Good. A very good morning to all of you. As you all know, we started with the Python data types, and we go through the some Python data types. Those are numeric and float and boolean. Okay, these data types we already gone. So we will see the next list, tuple, and in today's lecture we will go through the list, tuple, and your dictionary. Fine. So take a quick review on the data types. First one is your integer. Fine. It as you all know, it holds an integer value. Here you can see an example of integers that if a is equals to 10 is just an integer type. B is equals to high Python, that is your string type because it is in it can be in single or double quotes both. Here third one is C 10.5. So from 10.5 you will know it's a float data type. How you will in as in earlier programming, you know that in C, C++ or Java we have to define whenever we have defining any variable, we have to define its data type also, but it is not in the Python. Okay, so we can by printing type of any variable name, you can know which data type, what is the data type of an that variable. Okay, so we already done, we will not see it again. Now some standard data types are like we will go through. Yeah, string. Now come to a string. Here string, as I told you, string is the immutable data type. Fine. And it always represented in the quotation marks. Fine. And string handling in Python is a straightforward task since Python provides built-in function. What are built-in functions? First of all, the here line statement come built-in function. देखो built-in function वो functions होते हैं जो Python अपने आप ही उन फंक्शंस को हमें प्रोवाइड करता है. कुछ फंक्शंस क्या होते हैं, हमें उनके लिए मॉड्यूल या पैकेजेस इंपोर्ट कराने पड़ते हैं. अगर हम किसी भी फंक्शन के लिए कोई भी पैकेज एक्स्ट्रा या मॉड्यूल इंपोर्ट करा रहे हैं तो वो बिल्ट इन फंक्शन नहीं होगा. कुछ फंक्शंस जो पाइथन हमें अपने आप से ही देता है उनको हम बिल्ट इन फंक्शन बोलते हैं. जैसे प्रिंट. प्रिंट एक फंक्शन है जो कि सिंपली प्रिंट कराता है, दैट इज़ योर बिल्ट इन फंक्शन. और वी विल गो स्क्वायर रूट. स्क्वायर रूट एक फंक्शन है, लेकिन स्क्वायर रूट फाइंड आउट करने के लिए अगर हम स्क्वायर रूट फंक्शन यूज़ कर रहे हैं then we have to define its module, its package. It comes under the math module. So square root is not your built-in function. Okay, I give you example. Print is built-in function क्योंकि उसके लिए कोई extra package या module include नहीं करा है. But if we see square root, factorial, there are many more functions which are not built-in function. We have to import a extra package for them. Okay. Now here we will see two more things in the string. One is your plus sign and another one is your asterisk sign. Plus sign is just used to concatenate two string. If we see your first, if we will take your first name and the second name. Suppose your first name is Sachin and second name is Chaudhary, then you can concatenate by using a plus sign like Sachin Chaudhary. Here we take an example of Hello Python. Okay, if we want to concatenate Hello Python, in one variable we declare hello and in another variable we declare Python. If we want to concatenate them, if we want to add them, we want that Hello Python comes together, then we will use plus sign. Okay, next is your asterisk sign. It is just for the repetition, how many times you want to type the string. Here Python into 2 is given over here. That means that you want to repeat Python twice, okay, in the output. So it will give you, it will return in value Python, Python. Now we will see example. at here, we will see the example. Now here you see that a string. One string is having a value string using double quotes. Okay, it's written in the string variable string using double quotes. Now print is str. It will just print that. Till here we come to know it will just print a string using double quotes. Now s a multiline. Here you will see that multiple quotes here you are seeing. Okay, one, two, three, five. Whenever we have to include a line in a multi-line, fine. If we have to write three, four lines together, then we will use these quotes, three quotes, fine. So that means it will come in a multi-line. Print S. Now it will print S string. Whatever S is containing, it will print the S string. Fine. Okay. Wait a minute. Now we will go to the list now. Fine. Here you can see what are list. Python lists are similar to array in a C. If you go through the array, just like an array. Here you will see that a square bracket. Don't forget square brackets. Put if you are creating any list, you have to include square brackets. Okay. So a list can contain data of different type. It can be your float, integer, and string. Any kind of data it can be. Okay, and they are separated by the comma and enclosed within the square bracket. Fine. So this is a way how you can define any list. If someone asks what is list, a list is a number of elements that can be of different type, and it can enclose within the square bracket and separated by the comma. Simply if you see first type list 1, it will type what kind of list is this, it will type that. Then second print list, it will just print out the elements of the string. Fine. Yeah, wait. Yes. Fine. Here you are seeing some function. We will see in detail also when chapter list will come. But for a review, you can look at here what are these functions. Here, if you want to slice your list, means slicing. As you know, we slice a bread. We cut a bread from somewhere. Similarly, list slicing will work like that only. List 3 till to the end. Find the list elements come 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay, the whole all the columns of third. Fine, it will cut out the list from there. Now you can see another example, that is print list 0 to 2. It will cut from the 0 to 2. Next is print list 1. Fine, to, yeah, list plus 1 plus 1 and list into 3. So it will just print the list to concatenate two lists together and print. Fine, and in third it will repeat list 3 times. So first if we see that we have to just print out the list, it will print the list. Next is it's saying 3 and after 3 all the element of after 3. But when we see list here, we will see 0, 1, 2 and 3. These are the position of your element at. Fine, it will, if it will cut from 3, after that no element is declared, so empty list will be printed. Next is your 0 to 2. Okay, so 0 is this position and 2 is this position. So in between high is coming, that why it will print just the element which is on index of 1. Okay, 0 to 1. So 1 and higher. Now fine. In this second one, I told you that 3 to empty column. So 3 position is here 2. So it will print only 2 elements, and after that no element is presented. So it will not print other elements. Now next we will see list plus list. It will just concatenate list twice. Okay, so 1 hi python 2, again it will print the same list. Now next is list into 3. It will just print list thrice because 3 times it will repeat the list. So concept are clear. We will take the whole chapter will come on the list. So don't worry, we will study it again. Fine. Here we have to see only how they will work. Now we will go to the tuple. Yeah. If you see here, what are tuples? As I told you that list is a mutable data type, and tuple is immutable data type. Once if you declare something in the list, it can be changed, but it is not happening with the tuple. Okay, so tuple is similar to list. Like list, tuple also contain the collection of items of different type. Only one difference is there between the list and the tuple. List is your mutable, tuple is your immutable. Otherwise, they both are same. Now, here if you declare any tuple, the difference in declaration is that instead of a square bracket, you will use parentheses. Okay, otherwise no difference is there. If here I include a square bracket, that means it list. If parenthesis is here, that means it's tuple. Fine. A tuple is read-only data structure, as we cannot modify the size and the value of item. Now, go to the next page. See here one example of tuple. Now, first we did already declare the tuple fine, and the tuple containing hi python and 2. Here you can say hi python and 2. It's declared in the tuple. Now first it's saying print type of tup. So the print if type of tup is, which type of tup is tuple type. Okay, the class of tup is tuple type. Now next we will see here print tup is just simply printing the tuple. Okay, your tuple. Tup slicing. If we say tup 1, so here I is on 0, 1 is python and 2 is 2. Find the index of I is 0, index of python is 1 and 2 is 2. So it's saying just slide 1 to other. So if we start with the 1, yeah. If we start with a 1, then we will start with a python, and till 2 we will slice the tuple. Okay. Next is your print up 0 to 1. Find दैट मीन्स ज़ीरो से लेके 1 तक उसको स्लाइसिंग करनी है. तो ज़ीरो पर क्या है हाई, तो 1 पर पाइथन, तो पाइथन फिर क्या इंक्लूड होगा, ओनली हाई विल बी इंक्लूडेड बिकॉज वी हैव टू स्लाइस बिटवीन 0 एंड 1. फाइन, 0 से 1 तक जो हमारा लास्ट एलिमेंट होता है उसको हम इंक्लूड नहीं करते हैं, सिर्फ फर्स्ट पोजीशन से लास्ट पोजीशन, सेकेंड लास्ट पोजीशन तक जो एलिमेंट्स होते हैं उनको इंक्लूड करते हैं. फाइन. नेक्स्ट इज योर प्रिंट टप प्लस टप. दैट मीन्स यू हैव टू जस्ट प्रिंट tuple twice. Okay, no problem in there. Now next is your tup into 3. It will print it thrice. Fine. Here you will see that adding value to tup. we want to add that high again added at the second position of, instead of 2 it will take high, but it will give you error. In the type error you will see tuple object does not support as item assignment. Fine, here you can see it will not support, so it shows that your tuple is immutable. Next, come to dictionary now. Yeah, what is dictionary? Dictionary is an unordered set of key value pair of items. Each element declared in a dictionary have a key value. Okay, here you can see dictionary is defined over here. The key value for Jimmy is 1, Alex is 2, John is 3, and for Mike is 4. Okay, so it is a like associative array. Each key stores a specific value, and key can hold any primitive data type where value is arbitrary. So item in the dictionary are separated by comma and enclose and curly braces. If you see dictionary, square bracket were used. In tuple, parentheses were used. Here curly bracket are used. You have to always remember these things, because whenever you declare, if you want to create a list and instead of square bracket you include parentheses, then it will work like an tuple. So whenever you are dealing with list, tuple and dictionary, always remember what kind of bracket you have to use. Now we will see here again example of dictionary. D is equals to 1 Jimmy, 2 Alex, 3 John, 4 Mike. So it's just have a key value with the items. Print D, it will simply print the dictionary. Now print first name D1. Okay, whatever the name at D1, it will print the first name. Second name D4. Here D4, it will print the D4 name, that is Mike. Fine. Now D dot key value keys is just for printing the keys of dictionary. Fine. Now next we will see here output. First it's saying the first name is Jimmy. Fine. Second name is Mike. Very good. Now it will print the whole dictionary, because print dictionary were there. Now the last function we see that print the keys. So it will print 1, 2, 3, all the keys. If we say print D dot values, it will print all the values in the list. Fine. Now this one boolean we already done with the boolean. Okay, so boolean is just type provides two things, that is true and false, and 1 is for true and 0 is for false. Okay, next is set, very important thing. Yeah. Set, what are set? Set is the unordered collection of data type. Fine, it can be iterable, and set are also mutable. They can be modified after creation and has unique elements. Okay, always remember these three things, that they are iterable, mutable, and has unique elements. In set, the order of element is undefined. It may be returned the change sequence of the element. The set is created by using built-in function set. Here I am again saying that built-in set is a built-in function. The question can come, which one? The many function will giving like you that square root and your factorial. Okay, for random number and the set. Which one is built-in function? So you will choose set option, because set is built-in function. So a sequence of element is passed in the curly braces and separated by comma. It can contain various type of values. Consider here we will see the example. Set 1 contain just empty set. Okay, we want to create any empty set is just set 1 is equals to set. Set 2 contain James and Python 2 and 3 these values. Now print set 2, it will just print the values of set 2. Adding elements to the set. Now you want to, because set is what? Mutable. You can add item to set. It thinks set 2 dot add. It will add 10 to the set 2. Now next we will see. Yeah. After that you are seeing, after adding we want to remove element at the position of 2. Which one is at the position of 2? 3 is at the position. If we start index with 0, okay, if we start with 0 then 3 is at the position of 2, and if we start with 1 the 2 is at the position of 2, so it will remove just an element. Fine. Next. Yeah, here you can see the example. First one is just print the set, it will print just the set. Now second, add 10 to the set, so it will last at the end. Now print, it will remove the second one. Second, at the second position, which element is here? It just 2. If we see here, wait, in this you are seeing James 2 3. Fine. Now which element will eliminate? 2 will eliminate, because here 2 will be the at the position of 2. Index is starting here at the 1 and 2. So 2 remove, we remove the second element, and 3 and 10 comes over here. Fine. So we finish up with all data types, how list, tuple, dictionary works. Fine, all data types we studied. Go through the chapter, and if you have any problem you can ask me, but study hard. If you not study from the beginning, that it will get complex for you. So study hard and have a good day.